Hi, I'm Andrew Doyle. Welcome to the Sarah O'Connell Show.
Welcome to the Sarah O'Connell Show.
Yeah, I'm good at
You
this.
nailed all the words in the correct order. One of the few that's done that is really...
Teach English so I can do this stuff. Yeah.
You can probably help me a lot because I've got a basic subset of words that I use, but then
I know lots of words.
I was just going to say I run out, but I'd run out like
Exactly. I can give you other words if you want.
yeah.
Volcanic.
Volcanic.
Yeah.
Magma. I love magma.
Timmy Mallet now. It's just word association, is it?
Yeah. So you mustn't pause, hesitate, repeat a word, say a word. One my bruisers, losers look at each other, go blur. Look at the people go home, go blur. What do you say at home? Yes, you do.
Okay, you actually know this stuff then.
No, that was a lot of guesses. I've actually got a signed Pinky Punky in my house.
What happened to Timmy Mallet? Why isn't he? I mean, he had a single, didn't he? He had a single.
Itsy witsy, teeny weeny, yellow polka.
Yeah, number one single, and then he just one-hit wonder. That was it.
That's all you need.
Yeah, that's true. He's probably a millionaire now, living off that. Yeah. I hope so. God love him.
Just bogged down by elaborate glasses. He probably provides them for like Elton John. They're the only two that...
Who knows? I'm not up to date on... I didn't realise that's what we were going to be talking about. I would have done some research on...
This is my dedicated Timmy Mallet channel. Yeah, of course. Yeah, oh God, yeah.
Didn't realise.
Yeah, but I didn't. I'm rebranding right now. So, welcome to the Sarah O'Connell Show. It's an absolute pleasure to have you here.
Thank you very much. It's odd where we are, isn't it? We're in this... we're actually in a science centre.
We're actually in the moon room of the Science Centre.
Moon room, okay. It's exciting.
This is apparently where they hold parties.
Yeah.
Although it's not much of a party atmosphere. It's more like sort of year 3 maths.
Yeah, it does. I mean, it very much looks that way from the illustrations behind us. Not that I'm knocking them. Oh, they actually are primary school.
Yeah.
No, they're brilliant.
They're very good. Well done.
Isn't it?
So awkward. They probably shouldn't watch this.
Children are bad artists, aren't they? They can't. Just don't give them a pen. Just give them, like, Lego. You know?
They don't give... Because have you ever tried on Lego? It's horrific.
I haven't. No, should I try that? Yeah.
But see, I saw a really clever thing on the internet once where someone had made some shoes out of Lego. So if they're walking around the house, more Lego just sticks to the shoes. Doesn't hurt.
It's very clever. I'll bear that in mind, although I've never had a sort of Lego foot-related injury, so it's never occurred to me that this would be an issue.
I'm going to have to delete half of my questions. They were mostly about Lego-related.
Vamp, I can work around it.
Good. So you are, of course, a comedian. Tell me a bit about your comedy, your style.
But whenever I do that, I always sound really boring. So I always prefer not to do that. And
Don't tell me.
yeah, it'd be better if you just saw it. Yeah, you're coming.
Show me.
Yeah, you're coming to see the show tonight. So
Yeah, that's very true.
that's fine.
This is absolutely true.
I think so many comics they're not really funny off stage, are they? And I fall into that category, so I think I should. Yeah, I'm gonna.
Do you not think the whole world is your stage?
No, very much. No, that would be incredibly narcissistic, wouldn't it? Yeah. Who was it who said that?
I just said it. Do you not remember?
Okay, that's right.
Your memory's terrible.
Sorry, it was you.
Who was that? So I don't know what's going on. So you seem like the kind of person that's had about 6 Edinburgh Fringe shows. Would you say that's accurate?
That is eerily accurate, actually. I have exactly 6.
Seem like that kind of...
Yeah.
You know, sometimes you can sense someone's star sign, you're giving off a 6 Edinburgh Fringe show vibe.
Oh, okay. I don't know how I'm doing that, but yes, that's exactly.
It's on your website.
Oh, it's on my website. Okay, but that's what it is. Yeah. Or maybe you have some kind of telepathic capability that you're not familiar with.
That's true.
Yeah.
Maybe someone else told me that.
However it is, this is the case. 6 Edinburgh shows. I can talk about those.
You could, yeah, absolutely. So were you back there this year?
I was there this year. Yeah.
What's your latest show about? Is it a theme? Is it a collection of ideas? Has it got an overarching message to it, or is it lots of different stuff happening?
Yeah, they always have a sort of theme. I think with all the Edinburgh shows I do, I try and start the show with something and then come back to it at the end, and it gives the illusion of structure. That's what I try and do. So people think it's got a theme when it probably doesn't. Although this one did have a bit of a theme, actually. It was called Thought Crimes, and it's about the idea of the consequences of honesty. You know, the fact that if I'm honest about what I think, I tend to lose friends. It happens all the time. I have very few left. Yeah.
It's a horrible story. Very sorry to hear that.
I never thought of it in that way. Yeah, actually, it's quite tragic.
Lonely life, this honest thing.
I'm milking my own despair for comedy.
You should
That's all. Well, what else are you going to do with it?
bottle it up.
Yeah, exactly. So that's what I did, and that was the show.
That sounds really good. So are you touring with it?
No.
Keeping it secret?
I'm gonna. Oh, I am doing.
Just for you?
I think I'm doing it a couple more times. I'm doing it at the Glasgow Comedy Festival, and I will do it in London, and then that will be that. I quite like doing a show, then moving on, and forgetting it ever happened.
So you're also a writer. You co-write Jonathan Pie.
Yes, so we're working on a new Jonathan Pie live show. Oh, I should explain what that is if people don't know.
You should, absolutely, yeah.
It's a satirical news reporter, fake, sort of not real, it's a character news reporter played by Tom Walker, who created the character about 2 years ago. And and we've done a lot of writing together. We've just written a book as Jonathan Pie, and we're doing a live show which is on sale now. That's my plug.
Amazing. So the book's out already.
Book's out already, yeah, but the live show isn't entirely written yet.
So how often do you sort of get together to collaborate? Because I first became aware of Jonathan Pie during the whole Brexit election-y stuff, and I was sort of checking in almost to get updates, because it was the only sort of form of news I could really tolerate at that time, because there's so much going on. It was just nice to have a sort of satirical, funny take on things.
Oh, right. You shouldn't get your news from comedy.
Why?
We sometimes misrepresent.
What?
No, we don't. It's the most accurate, reliable source. Not partisan in any way. It's balanced. That's what we're going with. Definitely going to. Yeah.
Yeah, no, I really enjoy it.
Oh, thank you. I think we see each other a lot. Probably too much, I think it's wise for any collaboration or friendship to have some distance. We probably need a bit more of that, I think.
You ever attempted to write yourself in as a cousin of Jonathan Pie? Like no. John Pie?
No, it's very much a one-man thing. It's wouldn't,
chicken and sweet corn pie?
Yeah, wouldn't work, yeah. That's quite good, though. That's good.
Thanks.
Yeah. There's all sorts of puns you can come up with, pie-related puns. Yeah.
Yeah, we should rate them. Be like a pie rate thing.
Great idea. Let's.
We could do a chart.
A pie chart.
Yeah, or a pie chart. I was thinking more of a graph, but yeah, a pie chart.
Oh, okay. Yeah. Well, either. All right. Yeah.
So you're working on the live show at the moment. So where is that going to be sort of occurring?
That is occurring. I think it starts in end of January and it goes up to April, and it's all over the UK basically, and various places. Just pretty much any kind of provincial city you can think of. We're probably going to go there. Apart from Northern Ireland, we're not going to Northern Ireland.
Oh.
Largely because then we'd have to do a lot of research about the politics there, and it's just easier. It's easier this way, just to stick to what we know, I think.
Don't have to remember new stuff.
No, it's just too much effort, So all around the place, and London. We're doing London. It's quite fun.
London's good. I like London.
Yeah, great. I love London. Yeah.
One of my favourites. Fundon, we should call it. It's so good.
You're full of puns, aren't you?
Oh my God!
I didn't realise this is what you did.
I didn't know it was what I did. It's because you're an English teacher. You're aware of this stuff.
Yeah, and other people wouldn't pick up on it. Yeah.
I don't know what I'm doing. These noises are just falling out of my mouth.
Ah, I see.
You're my interpreter.
I'm just here to analyse, as I would a sonnet.
It's basically what's happening. It's poetry, free flowing.
It's slam poetry the way you talk. Yeah. I mean, I don't know if you've ever been told that.
No, of course.
I mean, you have taken me to this bizarre little room.
Underground boiler room.
In the basement of a planetarium.
But I did all of that stuff on the wall as well.
I bet you did all of this. You are year I shouldn't say the name, should I? I shouldn't do that.
That was a real name.
That's a real name. I shouldn't have said that.
Hi. Yeah.
Very good what she's done.
I might remove her name. So tell me a bit about the Jonathan Pie book, which is now on sale. What is it?
The book is the idea is it's him sort of talking about the 10 worst people in history who have fucked up the world. So you get people like David Cameron and Margaret Thatcher, but then you get sort of Kim Jong-un and Rupert Murdoch, Simon Cowell's in there, various people. So and there's a chapter on each one. Basically, it's a stocking filler, really. It's vulgar and it's fun, and that's the idea.
Sounds like fun.
Yeah,
I'm going to put it on my Christmas list.
Yeah, you should. Yeah, you should. Yeah.
Yeah, thanks.
Get people to do that and buy it for other people.
Oh, I will, yeah.
Good.
Well,
The more that you can do, the better.
I'm just going to buy that, and like as long as the people don't talk to each other, they won't know that I've got it for everyone, you know.
That's the ideal system. Absolutely. Yeah.
You're really into Simon Cowell. Well, there's a chapter on that for you.
Yeah, and your friends who are really into Kim Jong-un say there's a chapter for you.
Yeah, because I'm friends with Dennis Rodman, so that's perfect.
They're like that, aren't they? Yeah, unbelievable.
It's amazing. Such good news. So, do you like Game of Thrones?
Do I like Game of Thrones? I do. I'll be honest, I do.
Do you ever watch it and just think, I wish this was called, like, I don't know, Graham of Thrones?
It did cross my mind. Yeah, it did. Yeah, I know where this is leading, I think. You know,
What did you have for lunch?
it was an omelette.
So, you've co-written a play called Graham of Thrones. Or co-written? Co-written, yeah. Tell me, is it as good as it sounds? It sounds amazing.
I think it's amazing, but I would say that. It was lovely actually because I got to write with two other writers, Dan Evans, who's a stand-up, and Toby Park, who runs his a theatre company called Spy Monkey, and they're just the loveliest people. It was really fun. It was one of those sort of really fun shows, and that's in London at the moment.
Until the 11th of November?
November. Will this go out before then though?
Might do if I remember.
Well, if it does, go and see it. Otherwise, this bit's fast forward this bit. We might do it again though. It's been on quite a bit.
Oh really?
Yeah, it's been going for 2 years. Yeah, because we went Australia and Canada and America and stuff. So it's been around.
So for anyone that doesn't know, what is Graham of Thrones?
Sorry.
Is it in any way related to the TV shows? It sounds very similar.
Yeah. That was deliberate, actually. It's a play about a guy who loves Game of Thrones and wants to put on his own version because he thinks the TV show is terrible. So he ropes his friends into doing it, and they put it on, and they've got no budget or talent or anything like that. And so that's the scheme, really.
So relatable.
Completely relatable. We've all done it, and it's fun. The actors are brilliant. I think it's funny, but it is very much in that genre of parody show kind of thing. So it depends if that's your cup of tea.
The thing is too that it's kind of stopped for the next year or 2 years. So anything with Of Thrones in them, I want to watch.
Well, exactly. But that's part of the problem is that it's not coming back for another year now, is it? Yeah, next series? Or because just before this run, we had to rewrite it because they put out series 7 just before we were starting, so we had to rewrite the whole thing.
It's terrible.
It was really inconsiderate. I was really angry at HBO about that.
Well, see, that's why they're probably on sabbatical at the moment. They're trying to compete with you now and thinking, how can we outmaneuver Graham of Thrones?
That's precisely what it is. I like to think it has that kind of impact. Yeah.
Have you thought about doing any like merchandise or food spin-offs? Like you could do Golden Grahams of Thrones?
I hadn't considered it, but now you've mentioned it, it seems so obvious. I don't know why I didn't. It's pathetic, isn't it?
Sometimes things are like just in your face and you can't see them. It just takes a person to step back who's hungry and suggest.
To drag me down to a room in a planetarium, and tell me merchandising tips.
You're welcome. It's what this
Not creepy at all.
It's not.
Honestly, you're not. Don't let anyone tell you are, because this is normal.
It is.
Yeah.
I mean, sure, there was chloroform and you woke up here, but I mean, apart from that, I gave you your own seat. I've untied your hands now because it's in an interview. Yeah. Still shackled to the floor, obviously.
Just my left foot.
Just by gravity. I've not actually tied him. That is literally Earth doing that with it spinning around and stuff. Otherwise, you'd fly off.
Well,
because I'm in a planetarium, it's related.
Saying it's a science question. I don't know. Yeah. I don't know whether gravity exists. No.
I've got no idea. I'm told it does.
Yeah, believe what you want to believe.
I will. I have no choice, actually, with that. So, what makes you laugh?
Well, I'll tell you what does make me laugh. I've stand-up, which I'm actually doing a show now, as you know. I'm on stage in like 5 minutes.
What on earth are you doing down here?
Someone's literally just called me and said I'm going to have to go up and perform now.
But thank you so much to everyone for watching. Be sure to share, subscribe, give the video a big thumbs up, and I'll see you all again soon for another episode of The Sarah O'Connell Show. Bye!